Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. So once again, today is New Year's Day, 3:30 on the Curie polonium calendar, right? 330 half-lives of polonium-210 since Mary Curie discovered it on July 18th, 1898. And so I talk about how the year is just too long, right? We only make goals for ourselves once a year and we forget about them within a few weeks, mostly because two reasons. One, we don't do it often enough. And two, a year is just too long to think about, right? And I wish we had more checkpoints to think about what was going on, right? I instinctively knew this as a kid, right? We would go into the year, everybody would want to quit smoking. This was back in the 1990s when smoking was still quite common. Um, Everybody would want to lose weight. I talked about in my last video why that's a terrible goal, by the way. Quitting smoking is a pretty bad way of saying what you want to say, by the way. But we would go 2, 3 weeks and then people would forget all about that, right? And it made me wish every time we turned the new month, we would think about this. But I've come to realize a month is pretty short too, right? Just think about how often you're surprised that you have a bill that you need to pay once a month. You're surprised that it's come up already. It's pretty short. So I knew somewhere in between a month and a year, we should have a checkpoint. And what a perfect one, the half lives of polonium 210, right? Every 138.376 days. So today is 330 half lives of polonium since Mary Curie discovered polonium. Now, what's really nice this year is that it's also, unfortunately, it's also the 60th anniversary of JFK. This November 21st. Now, it's unfortunate. It's one of our darkest days in history, but having the 60th anniversary to look forward to kind of puts a checkpoint on things. Right? When I'm getting overwhelmed about all the things that have to come in the coming months and years, and I think, come on, 3 more months, push through 3 more months, we can have an anniversary. I'm not even going to do very much to commiserate the anniversary, right? But the fact that it sits there is really nice, right? Another anchor point that I plan to use in the coming months is obviously when Nixon froze prices and took the US dollar off of the gold standard on August 15, 1971, right? It'll be 52 years. Um, Again, I don't really plan to do very much on that day, but the existence of that day puts a checkpoint. Come on, push through 2 more weeks. We'll have something, right? I don't know. I really love these unofficial holidays, especially because they're unofficial, right? The things that you might want to do, they're not going to close, right? You can go to your favorite restaurant. You can go shopping at a shopping mall, and nothing's going to close, right? That's why I really love these unofficial holidays more so than the official ones, right? Another one that I plan to celebrate, I'm a big fan of Polish idol Ewelina Falenta. In fact, we're Facebook friends, and I give her a lot of suggestions on stuff to write. Her birthday is October 24th, and so again, not going to do very much, right, on that day, but the existence of that day and the fact that nothing's really going to close on that day is really nice, right? When I'm having a really stressful time at my job, students are giving me a headache, and I have unpleasant meetings to go to when my performance review doesn't come up as sharply as I thought it would, or stuff, right? Financial problems, health problems. And I think about just a few more months I have to push through until one of these days. Just really nice. And then obviously there's what else am I gonna do? I'm not Jewish, but I sometimes do the fasting for Yom Kippur, just because I love fasting, right? And What else? September 11th, right? I always do a very long fast for the anniversary of 9/11. Obviously, most of these days aren't all that pleasant, right? Uh, I guess the birthdays are okay, but it gives me a target date to shoot for, whether it be to make a certain goal or to 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 um, to think about just whatever number more days until blah, right? Or just to plan an outing, right? Because nothing's going to really close on these days, right? It's really nice. I hope you will join me in adding unofficial holidays to our calendar. It's I keep dreaming of new holidays for some reason. Soon enough, every day is going to be some kind of wacky event day, right? For me, this is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. The Peter Dislike Show. The Peter Dislike Show. Peter Dislike. Peter Dislike. Bum 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 bum.